from New York, Ebro in the morning on Hot 97.
WWE Zone, The Big Show.
Yeah,
Sit
show
in
is here.
early, the show.
Real early up in here.
Yeah, man. So, The Big Show, how are you, man? You in for, what are we doing? with the WWE?
Tomorrow, tickets go on sale for Wrestlemania, man, at MetLife Stadium, April 7th.
Isn't that the showcase of the Immortals?
That's correct.
Yeah, Showcase of the Immortals. That's good. That's it.
That's exactly right.
Tickets go on sale tomorrow, and we're rocking and rolling. We got Survivor Series this weekend.
Look at that beard.
Wow, man. I'm telling you, this guy right here, he ought to be selling cars. I'm telling you.
You're in great shape. You would say you're in some of the best shape you've been in the last 20 years, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's overall health-wise, yeah. I mean, I got little nagging stuff here and there. Tweaked a hamstring a couple of days ago, so that's giving me a little bit of a bother right now. But other than that, I'm great. Eating right, living right.
Can you? I would love to. As somebody who's got my own injuries, but nowhere, dealing with the physical, things that you've done for the last 20 years, 20 plus years of your life. How do you stay in shape? Like, what's the day-to-day?
Motion's lotion. You got to keep moving. I think that's the biggest thing. Is I'm real careful on how much red meat I eat. Sugars, I try to find, and I've found meal plan that works for me that keeps me energized, keeps me inflammation down, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's body's different, so you can't just go to one guy, hey, what do you eat? How do I look like you?
Right.
Everybody's different. You got to find out what works for you and, and stick to it. I mean, sometimes you got to ignore that little fat kid on your shoulder that just wants to go to McDonald's and hanging out the ice cream shop. You got to ignore him.
Yeah. Oh, I ignore him a lot because I'm
you
always
look fit. You don't look like
I'm okay. I'm 1 week.
You're very disciplined.
One
about
week
food.
I look like that. You see that guy in the corner? 1 week I look like him.
Oh,
That's
man,
DJ
that's just
John.
an innocent bystander got blasted.
Nah, he's not innocent. Don't ever.
He looks innocent. He's like Babyface over there. Yeah.
That's part of his.
I've never
That's part
heard
of his
anyone
MO.
call
Yeah.
DJ John Babyface.
He loves it. I'm sure John's very flattered.
Babyface, the Babyface DJ John.
That could be his new nickname.
Smile.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like. he looks young and innocent. Like you and me look grizzled.
Yes, and we are. We're weathered.
Weathered. Yeah, that's a good word to say. Yeah, that's definitely a good way to say
What was
it.
your snack of choice when you were wilding out the most? You like cookies, don't you?
I was a sweet tooth guy. I think my go-to was the old, and it's the worst crap for you. It was the old zebra cakes
Oh my
from Little
goodness.
Debbie.
Little Debbie's.
The Little Debbie's. Whoo, the Little Debbie should have been Big Debbie as much as I ate. I mean, I practically owned half the damn company as much crap as I bought. But it just changed. I find different ways to make that work. And it's funny, when you eat healthy and you change a lot of your diet, little things that were never sweet before are ridiculously sweet now.
Because
like
your
ketchup,
palate changes. Yeah.
Ketchup sometimes tastes like pure sugar when you put it on something.
Wow,
It's like,
that's interesting.
I got a turkey burger, I'll put ketchup on it. Then all you do is taste, this ketchup's so good. No, it's
Yeah,
got
taste
sugar in
buds
it.
change.
Your taste buds change, yeah. And and the main thing is just keeping your glycemic levels. You're not spiking them, because when you spike on them, then you hold fat, and this is all stuff I had to go through and learn on my own.
Yo, man, health and wellness talk with a man who choke slams people for a living. I mean, this is
yeah.
way to bring
That's
worlds
like
together.
That's like taking dental advice from a guy that runs a salvage yard. I get it.
But when you were young and you figured out, you realized that you were going to keep growing and not be of average size, were doctors able to tell you and prepare you for this stage of your life and what things would be like?
Well, here's the thing. I didn't find out there was really anything wrong with me till I was 19. At 19, I went to college at Wichita State University, and the team doctor says, well, you have acromegalia. I have acroweta. And they went into, because I always just thought I was, big and athletic and God blessed. But in one aspect, I was God blessed. I just had a tumor on my pituitary gland, and they removed it, and I got the benefits of size and strength, and was able to apply that and make that into a career. But a lot of kids aren't lucky enough back then to get that discovered. I think now there's more people are aware of the disease of acromegaly and how it impacts people all over the world, and how there's a lot of critical problems that can continue because your body keeps growing.
Yeah, man.
So your lifespan's cut remarkably in half. I mean, in your 40s, you could have oversized heart, liver, intestines, your joints, and really bad arthritis. And this is just a normal person, not an athlete that does impact and tears up his joints. So I got really lucky with that, and I had to adjust with it. But I was 6'2" at 12, so I was already on the learning to adjust plan, 6'8" at 14. So I knew that, well, I'm not going to be normal. So.
And how tall are you now?
Now, 7 foot. So I think I weighed 383 before I left the house.
That's pretty good.
My heaviest was 537. So.
And how many? And you said you weigh 383 now.
Yeah, 383 now.
Amazing. And you know that surgery to remove the tumor and get the growth in order. When did they perfect that surgery? What?
I don't know, honestly. I think maybe they were doing it in the 60s and 70s.
Okay.
But here's the thing: the pituitary gland is located under the front lobe of the brain. If you were to go straight through the nose and straight through the ear, where those two lines intersect, that's where the pituitary gland is, and it's in a bone pocket. So it's basically brain surgery. They have to go in, chip out that little pocket of bone with a laser, cut the tumor, and hopefully not damage the pituitary gland, because the pituitary gland runs so many senses: your eye moisture, your tear ducts, your nasal passages, and your testosterone. It's like a governor for so many things in your body. that surgery sometimes, if not done properly, can damage other things.
Right.
So then you're on medication the rest of your life just to try to be normal.
Wow.
So I got really lucky, and everything turned out. One of the bad side effects, too, of acromegaly is it leads to diabetes and a lot of things if not corrected. So I got lucky with it. I still have to pay attention
and
to it.
And that's what Andre the Giant was living with also, right?
Yeah, Andre lived with it, and it's funny because some people that have acromegaly are intimidated by the surgery and are intimidated by the potential risks of having the surgery. And as somebody that's gone through it, especially with modern medicine now and how advanced they are with digital imaging and MRIs and the way the surgery is done now, they can actually, a lot of it, they're able to shrink the tumor with medicines now that they didn't have before. So surgery is not always a definite, but it's something that should be addressed. Because I remember having those issues at 19. They were like, oh, your life will probably run out about 45.
Wow, you were hearing that at 19.
I was hearing that at 19. And at 19, you're like, man, 45 is old. I'm not worried about that. Like, I mean, I don't want to get my head cut open. I'm about to start season, all these other things. And then, smarter people than me talked me into having it done. And now that I'm 46 and healthy, I'm like, I'm glad I had the surgery.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'll say.
Glad I didn't listen to my dumbass
19-year-old. Boy, if there's ever a time machine invented, I am going back in time, and there's going to be several occasions where I'm going to punch myself right in the face. Right in the face. Like, I'm just going to poof in the air like that little green Martian on Fred Flintstone, Hello, dum-dum. I'm going to crack myself right in the chin.
Yo, the Big Show, man. Love you every time you come by, man. Love what you've done
for being cool
in the
man.
WWE. And what's the big plan? Do you know any of the big plans for the 35th anniversary or the 35th anniversary of WrestleMania?
35th anniversary.
I know that.
WrestleMania.
Yep.
At home. This is our backyard.
MetLife Stadium.
Yeah. I will just go on record and say this: it's probably going to be one of the biggest events yet.
That's safe. It's safe to say the 35th anniversary at MetLife Stadium in the backyard, the showcase of the Immortals, will be one of the biggest events yet. I feel like that's a safe statement.
I'm very excited about what
I'm not like these younger generations that when I get on social media and tell everything they know. I'm still old school, and I let you be surprised and let you enjoy how things develop. You don't need to know everything now. I want you to just sit back, relax, and wait for it to happen and enjoy it.
And what you can do is get your tickets tomorrow at Ticketmaster, and then, of course, it's coming up April 7th, and this Sunday, Survivor Series on the WWE
Survivor
Network.
Series, yeah, man.
So there's
I'm
a
excited
lot
about that.
as we get into WrestleMania season around the corner. I mean, before we know it, it's the Rumble in 2 months, and then we're on the way to WrestleMania.
We're on the way to WrestleMania. That's picking up speed now. That means I'll be doing a lot of morning radio.
Exactly.
Well, man, thank you so much for coming by. You guys give it up one time. The
Big
Big
Show.
Show. Those
Thank you
tickets
guys
on
very
sale
much.
tomorrow.
Appreciate it.
WrestleMania.